Lie dum dee diddle die dum do. He lie dum dee diddle die dum do. He lie dum dee diddle die dum do. He heddle 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 hi dum do. Where are we today, boys and girls?
Dollar Museum.
Dollar Museum. Shall we go in and have a little look around?
Aye.
Now, there's something quite exciting in here. Hi there.
Hi.
Let's have a wee look at this train set, shall we? Now, what are we looking at here, do you think, Chloe?
No. A train set.
A train set. Where is the train set of? What place? What's the name of the burn here? Can we tell anyone, William? What's this place?
Tilkittery.
It's not Tillicutry, no. Come and read what the burn says and that will tell you where we are.
Is it Dollar Burn?
Well, it's the Dollar Museum, so it's the Dollar Train. Now, what have we got here? So where does it go to?
To
Tillicutry. And where does it go to over here?
To the Devon Viaduct.
To the Devon Viaduct and to Kinross. And we can see, just up here on the wall, all the places. Now, would you like to read them out to us? What's the first place it says up there? Alloa, that's where we live, isn't it? And then what's the next place along?
Okay.
Well, not lean on that, please. William, what's the next place up there?
So Alloa. Tilkittery.
Tillicutry. And then where we are just now. And what's the next little place?
Rumbling Bridge.
Rumbling Bridge.
Then Cook of Devon and Ballado.
That's
and then
right.
Kinross Junction.
And then Kinross. Now, why was the railway here, do you think, originally?
For transporting people, coal and other objects.
That's right. Now, would you maybe like to read this one over here, William, the timetable one? Because this is quite interesting. Come over here and stand on the stairs.
So, is it just history of the Devon Valley?
Yes.
The line from Alloa to Glenfield on the south side of the river, Devon opened on the 3rd of June. It was built by the Stirling and Dunfermline Railway Company. Later that year, a viaduct was constructed over the Devon and the line reached Tilkitry. The Devon Valley Railway Company was incorporated by the Act of Parliament on the 23rd of July. The DVR had powers to extend the rail from Tilkitry to Kinross, where it would join the main Edinburgh-Perth line at Hopefield Junction, later called Kinross Junction. On the 4th of August, Miss Adam and Blair Day cut the first sod of the DVR at a ceremony which attracted 1,400 spectators at Rumbling Bridge.
That's a lot of people, isn't it?
Hopefield, or otherwise known as the Kinross Junction to Rumbling Bridge section, was opened by the W.P. Adam Blair Dam on the 1st of May. This very level section contained Ballado, called Cleese Road until 1878, and Cook of Devon stations. It was 6.7 miles long.
Wow.
In August, construction began on the 2.7 mile section for Tilkitry, though the delay was due to money problems. The 1st of May, the Alloa to Tilkitry continued on to Dollar. A large enthusiastic crowd gathered to meet in Dollar. The Alloa Advertiser remarked, "The gay and with Alloa Stratic village will be flooded during the summer months with visitors." On 15th of April, an excursion train from Alloa to Kinross opened the last 4.25 mile section of Dollar Tunnel. Considerable engineering problems had been encountered, especially a 110-foot high viaduct over the deep gorge of the Gurney Burn.
Right. Now, where else is close to here that we like to visit? It's a garden of some sort. Can we remember?
Japanese garden.
The Japanese garden. Now, come here and we'll tell you a lovely story that the ladies at the museum just told us. Now, here we have the station, right? And when Ella Christie, who designed the gardens, went away abroad, she came here. And someone is meant to have said to her, "Are you going shopping to Alloa?" And do you know what she said in return?
No,
She said, "No, I'm off to Tibet." Can you believe that?
Aye, it's unbelievable.
Right there on that little one there.
So,
What?
you know how you get the pills right next to it?
Uh-huh.
I wonder if the one that's like 6 is the bathroom.
That might be it. Right, come over here. Let's have a look at some of the other stuff we've found in Dollar over the years. What have we got down here? Oh, so are these all train tickets? Is that what I'm looking at? So we've got luggage there. Oh, look, there's a Crook of Devon one. That's where I grew up. Lovely. We've got, oh, look, there's a coal board one. There's one for Ballado. And look, is this like a sporran or some sort? A tablet and pouch. Look at this. So the brass disc was inserted into a tablet machine in the signal box. Right, let's have a wee look over here. Oh, look, come and see this. This is the Dollar Academy bit. So look, here we go. Chloe, what did you get from the school the other day? Did you get a certificate?
Yeah.
Just like that, didn't you? Now, what year is this one from? William, can you see what year this one's from?
It is
From session
188.
1888. How long ago was that?
Very long ago. About 100, no, so 90.
Oh, and come and look at this. The very first lady provost in Scotland. And guess where she was the provost of?
Dollar.
Dollar! How magnificent is that? Now, here's a lovely little bit that we go to. The very brief history of Dollar, prehistoric Dollar. All the burial mounds found up in the hills, the Bronze Age cinerary urn. Wow. So we've got Roman dollar, we've got Pictish dollar. Oh, and what is this here? What is this here?
This looks like a
Is it a sort of stamping machine?
the dollar seal.
To put the dollar seal on.
So when did they use that?
Oh, look here, come and see this. This is a little history of the actual museum.
Okay.
So this used to be the Castle Campbell Hall, did it? How fantastic is that? And then we've got the mill just round the corner. Oh, Chloe, come and see in here. This is your speciality. So you were asking, is there any coal from the Dollar Mine? What is that right there?
Coal.
Coal. And what else can you see?
I think that's some copper ore.
Some copper ore. And what's that at the front there? I didn't think
Amethyst.
we had amethyst. I didn't realise we had amethysts in Dollar, did you?
No, not really.
And
Coal
what's that?
is pretty much one of the only minerals missing from my gemstone
Is
collection.
it? Now see the back at there, that little light. What do we call them in Scotland? Do you remember on the tapestry, the nice Lady Janice told us what it was called? A
I have no idea.
glennie?
Yeah, go ahead.
A glennie. That's right, eh? Right, come over here and let's see what we've got. Oh wow, Chloe. We've got some coins here.
Ooh.
Are you coming to see, William?
Yeah.
Come and see this.
Coin.
So we've got coins from the Free Church. And we've got the Mucker pewter bowl. So this would have been the bowl that they put the collection in. See the little wooden plate there?
Yeah.
That would have been the collection plate. And look at the animals down here. Somebody's made a Noah's Ark, haven't they? And what are these here, Chloe?
Silver cups.
Chloe, come and see this. What are these? What are these for?
They're marbles.
They're not marbles. Read what they say on it. Oh, so there's some clay marbles at the back, yeah. So these are lead shot molds. Can you believe that? Oh, William, look. What's this here?
Ship in a bottle.
What are these little clay things here?
They're most likely pipes.
Pipes, that's right, little clay pipes. And we find them everywhere about here, don't we?
Apparently there's also like defect ones or something like that.
Yes, that's
They were
right.
buried underground or something.
Hi. Oh, now look here, we've got a lovely little picture of where we walked earlier on. Up the Mill Green and Castle Campbell. And then down through the burn into the village. Oh, William, look.
Castle. It's a castle.
Somebody's made a model of Castle Campbell. Look at that. And then we've got a lovely picture of the other side there as well. Isn't that fantastic? Oh, here we go. Look at this. The Great Flood of Dollar in 1887. Look at the state of that house there.
I don't recognise that.
It's just ripped. Oh, do you recognise that? That's where we've parked the car, isn't it? Our car is parked just about there now, I think, isn't it?
Oh.
And let's have a wee look. Oh.
There's a wee kitchen over there.
It's a wee... What's it? Right, can you please take us into Granny's kitchen? You show us about Granny's kitchen here, Chloe.
Apparently this is supposed to be what it was like in the in the old Scottish kitchens.
The old Scottish kitchen. So do you recognise anything in here? What's that right up the back there with the kettles and stuff on it? What have we got in our kitchen for cooking stuff?
An oven.
An oven, and look at this. This is maybe one of the old style agas, so that's like big hot plates in the top, and you've got the coal in the middle for keeping it hot.
Yeah, and there's a creamer there.
What's a creamer?
And basically something I think you make butter and cream in.
So is that the little twisty thing there?
I think that's a big pot.
Oh, that's the big tub. That's the creamer there. Now, what's the thing exactly opposite? Do you know what that little board is? That's for doing your washing. That's a washboard.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's something for doing your washing.
That's right.
And hand cranked mixer.
Hand cranked mixer. Imagine not having electric things, eh? These would have been sort of the mod cons. These would have been the modern conveniences back then, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what else have we got? Look at these wee tools here. We've got a peeler. And what are all these little wooden bats? Are these the creamers, do you think? Is that what you were talking about?
No, the creamer is a big...
So what are all these little wooden bats for? I wonder what they're used for.
Helping for... what is that iron thing used for?
I think that's for putting shoes on. I think that's for mending shoes. Because back then you just didn't go and buy a new pair of shoes. You mended the ones you had. And this is a very small room, but look at what they've done with it. Haven't they used this space fantastically well?
Yeah, and look at all those pots and jars.
Oh, I didn't see them up there. Let's get a look at these guys.
And the washing.
And the washing.
The plates all in a rack.
The plates on the rack. Yeah, that's right. Now, I think this is my favourite bit of the museum. I love it.
Have you never noticed this before?
I've never noticed this bit. No, I've never come through the back. Have you seen this bit before, Catherine? Yeah. Oh, my goodness me. Right, well, we're going to have a wee look at the rest of what we've got here. Oh, Chloe, look. We've got one of these, don't we?
Yeah.
This is what you used to sit on to have your dinner when you were little, didn't you? You had one of these in the living room. Oh, now, have you not been doing some Roman projects at school in the last few years?
One.
So we have got a collection of different coins that have been found here.
Oh, I remember. It was in P5.
Was it in P5?
If I remember correctly, my teacher actually brought in an ancient Roman coin.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
And here we've got a little bit to the witchcraft and the folklore. Shall we read about the witches of Quarrelburn? In Quarrelburn the witches meet, sign through the air they scour fu fleet. They flee and they flee till they reach Lochie Falls, where Auld Nick in person his tribunal holds. What do you think that means? Who do you think Auld Nick might be? The devil. So that's saying that they're going to go and fly to meet some. So 60 years ago, Quarrelburn was a famous rendezvous for the witches of Dollar. They met in the evening, and when the necessary preliminaries had been entered into, they mounted their broomsticks and rode through the air until they reached Lochie Falls, situated at the foot of Gloom Hill. An oak tree, whose twisted moss-grown trunk has stood the blasts of many winters, still marks the spot where these hags held their midnight revels. Beneath its spreading branches there is a round circle of brown earth, upon which neither grass nor vegetation ever grows. People said some black deed had been committed there. And that's from the Scottish Journal of Topography, Antiquities, Traditions in July 1848. My goodness me. The tales of old, eh? And here we go. Right, well I think that's us. Will we just have a look at this picture of Dollar and then say goodbye, boys and girls?
Yeah.
Goodbye, boys and girls.